Hey guys, it's Amy. I'm back with another video. I haven't done a video all weekend, so we've got a lot to go over. I'm going to just try to skim through the headlines real quick here. So, if you are new to my channel, I do teach Gematria, which is just the practice of coding letters into numbers. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. Then you're going to reverse it and reduce it. So, every word has 4 numbers attached to it under the 4 base ciphers that I use to do the decodes to expose the Kabbalistic agenda that we have running our satanic government right now. So I'm going to start with Madonna's brother, just because it was a big, she's a big star. So let's start with her, right? So her brother, this guy, he is like homeless, and I guess he's just like the black sheep of the family, and he probably knew that they were going to come for him one day and stayed the hell away from her if he was smart. So he was headline news on February 26th, and then he had died at the age of 66. Now, Madonna is 64 when her brother's dead, right? So her brother's killed. She's age 64. Kill equals 64, a number we see all the time in these headlines with the murders and celebrity deaths, right? So we've got her at age 64. Her brother's dead. He's dead at age 66, and the headline news comes 66 days from his birthday. So he's dead at age 66, 66 days for his birthday. It's also a span of 67. So if you count the end date, it's 67. Well, his name equals 67. So you include the end date. And so does human sacrifice and blood sacrifice. Guys, if you're new here, do not get discouraged. We're going to talk about the same numbers over and over, I promise. Watch. No matter which headline we pick out over the last 4 days, we're going to see these names, same patterns, I promise. So he's got the 149 in his name, like Skull and Bones. And they're saying he died from alcoholism, which is the 107, just like ritual sacrifice. So, we can tell that he's, been sacrificed, right? So we got the headline of this guy today. We just talked about these same numbers. So this is the guy that's, been with Disney the longest. He's the longest running employee. Um, he's dead 76 days from his birthday. Disney equals 76. He's dead 76 days from his birthday. He started out with a Lady and the Tramp. Now watch this. So he starts his career with Lady and the Tramp. Its running time is 76 minutes, so he's dead 76 days before his birthday from Disney. His first film he worked on was 76 minutes long. And look how sick they are. The budget was 4 million, and we know when you say four in other languages, it sounds like the word for death, so it is a word that is associated with death. And then 187 million is what it brought in. That's what they tell us, right? And we all know the song 187 on the MF and Cop, Dr. Dre. His son ended up dying 187 days from his birthday. So it's just, these are repetitive patterns, guys, throughout history. History repeating, right? So we got the Brotherhood of Death, 187, Society of Jesus, 187. And look, he's dead 115 days from the anniversary of the release, right? So Lady and the Tramp was released on June 22nd. So he's dead 115 days before that anniversary, which we know is killing Lucifer Masonic is 115. So it's 67 years and 251 days. We just saw the 67 with Madonna. Well, now we're seeing it again with this guy. So 67 years and 251 days after Lady and the Tramp comes out, we get the headline of this dude dead. And look, ritual sacrifice is 251, blood and human is 67. It's the same patterns over and over, over and over. So we also got the headline today of this girl here. Same thing. Look, there's those 67s. So she's dead in the Virgin Islands. We already know the human sacrifice, blood sacrifice is 67. They've also got the 86 match too. Her name is Jamie, and she won a gold medal for the Pan Pacific Championship back in '97. So if you'll notice, gold medal has those sacrifice numbers because you can bet to believe if you get one of these, you're going to be one of these, right? So look, there's those same numbers we just talked about. So the name of that championship is 187, same numbers over and over and over again, guys. She's dead at the age of 42, and she swam the 4 by 200 meter, I guess is what it's called. But look at this. So they say her time was 2:01:52, and she's dead 25 years and 201 days later. So she's dead 25 years and 201 days later. And we know that 201 is a big, big number with the Jesuit order and the Illuminati. And look, 25 years death, 201 days. And they're investigating her boyfriend. And I guarantee you her boyfriend didn't do it. Like, we solve these murders using Gematria very quickly. Like, so we also got the bullcrap headline of this guy today, supposedly dead at 101. And look, he's dead 257 days from his birthday. Blood sacrifice is 257. He founded this company, which equals 121, just like blood sacrifice. He's part of those Freemasons, these secret societies that run our government. It's the same ones. And look, everybody's talking about Woody, right? Woody did this, Woody did that. He's on the sides of the conspiracy theorists. No, he's not. He's a puppet. He's a puppet to make you think he's on the sides of the people that have some sense. But he's not, right? He's not. So look, conspiracy or coronavirus. So he's in the headlines because he made a conspiracy theory about he said that bankers decided to put everybody in their house and create a virus and you couldn't come out of your house unless you took their medicine, right? So talking about COVID. So this happens on the 56th day of the year. Coronavirus is 56. Everything with coronavirus was 56, but that's another subject. But so it happens on the 56th day of the year with a 70 date numerology. And those are the two biggest numbers that we've seen through coronavirus. Some of the biggest number, two of them, yeah. So it's on the 56th day of the year, 70 date numerology. This dude's standing up there. Now look, they declared coronavirus on March 11th. And look, that's the 70th day of the year. All right, so you can see the pattern. They declared it on the 70th day. Now they got him up there on the 56th day, trying to make y'all think that he's one of us that thinks straight. He's not. See this number right here, that 223? He's being used in the year of 2023 in this agenda. Divide and conquer, create the chaos, create the solution, right? And look, he's dead. This skit comes 149 days from his birthday. So it's 149 days before his birthday, and he's currently 61, right? So Skull and Crossbones is 61. He's 149 days from his birthday. Do you see how these patterns work, guys? But look at this. So they're saying he's pushing conspiracy theories. So if you doing the reverse, Z is 1, A is 26. Conspiracy theory is 218, and we're 218 days after his birthday. So that's why he was used as the puppet in the agenda, because he was the perfect player puppet to fit these agendas that they do. He also said he threw the script away, and that's that ritual sacrifice number we just seen, 251. A Deal with the Devil, 262. Saturday Night Live, 100. So he had to play his role. They all have a role to play. It's a big club, and we ain't in it. And there's two wings to the same bird. I promise you. Every good movie has a bad guy and a good guy. So we also got the headline yesterday of the baseball pitcher that was dead. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. So his headline news came on the 26th, which was 64 days after his birthday. So we just talked about Madonna being 64. Now this guy's dead 64 days for his birthday. His headline comes 144 days from his draft. Mark of the Beast in Jesuit order, 144. You know, he sold his soul. Like he sold his soul. It's the same patterns, guys, over and over. So we got some more Black history in 42. If you don't know, 42 is a big number that's throughout Black history. The N word equals 42. There's so many words that equal 42 that, and how they use that to shame and kill Black people. So this guy's name equals 42. He was the first Black TV reporter coming out of Atlanta, and he actually started his career in 67. So there's that same number that we talk about, the 67s. Started his career in 67. Name equaling 42. You know, look, Brian Kemp paid a tribute to him, right? That's how we got the news. And it was 115 days from Governor Kemp's birthday. We just talked about the 115 with the Lucifer killing a Masonic. So this dude's dead at the age 83. Governor Kemp's up there saying, "Oh, I feel so sorry for your family. I'm so sorry we killed the first black man." 115 days from his birthday. And he's the 83rd governor right now. So we got the 83rd governor giving tribute, just like they do in the Hunger Games. Think about it. In the Hunger Games, they go out to the districts and every district has to put forth a tribute, right? And what happens to the tributes? They're all sacrificed off until the last man standing. These are tributes. That's why certain people will stand up and announce these deaths. Like with Madonna. Like the 83rd governor tells you about the black man that's dead at age 83, 115 days from his birthday, when we just seen these same numbers and 3 other killings in the last 2 days. But nobody wants to believe this is real and this is really happening. But yet we've got thousands and thousands of proof of this crap. Like on the 25th, we got Chris Jordan dead, right? He's a Republican from Delaware, from the Delaware County in Ohio house, right? So Delaware County, Ohio. He's dead at the age of 46. So his name's 70, 70 date numerology. The same dude, the same day that Woody was doing his little 7056 coronavirus crap, this dude's getting knocked off, right? At the age of 46. So we got the 70 and the 34 date numerology. We got a murder. He's 46 years old, which is a sacrifice number. And guess what? He's dead 43 days from his birthday. And looky there, killing Lucifer and Masonic, 43. That 47, man. 47 is a government number. Republican equals 47. Democrat equals 47. White House equals 47. President equals 47. There's so many government numbers. Government, I think it equals 47. Like, there's so many government numbers that equal 47. Like, that is the government number. That's why we celebrate Independence Day on July 4th, which is 4/7 or 7/4, right? What do you think Independence Day equals when you write it out? Like, it's going to equal the date that we celebrated on. Just like St. Valentine's Day equals the date we celebrated on, February 14th. This is all structured history around a calendar that was given to us by the Catholic Church and the Pope. Period. There's more to the language than what they taught us, and this is what it is right here. Look, here's those examples. So we got Chris Jordan, 47. He's in the White House, or he's in the politics, that part of the movie. So he's in the political part of the movie. Got that 47, just like beast, like authority, like government, like wig, like president, like White House, like Democrat, like Republican. He even took office on a date with 47 date numerology. And guess what? They killed him 316 days before the anniversary of him taking office. Look, he took office on January 7th. January 7th. And now he's dead 316 days before that anniversary, just like Jesus was sacrificed in John 3:16. He's dead on the 56th day of the year. So they're killing this dude with the 5670 code on the same day that they're giving you Woody up here thinking that he's on our side and with the conspiracy theorist, right? with that same code, 5670. So Chris got killed. Woody got to be a hero, right? Wasn't his number wasn't up yet, but Chris's was. Chris's number was up. Guys, these people are literally selling their soul, and our government is seriously satanic, and they are still doing these sacrificial rituals, I guess you would say, that they were doing way back in the day. Like nobody ever sits down to question like where the language came from. Who gave us 26 letters? Who gave us 12 months? Especially when that stuff doesn't even coincide with what the Bible says, but the Bible's supposed to be the book that you look to, right? But yet nothing in the Bible makes sense. It says Jesus was born in harvest, and here we are in the dead of winter putting trees in our house that comes from the pagans. We don't question that as, as Christians, nobody's questioning this. I mean, come on, guys. Like, look, here's another 46-year-old dead in the news. Got the Ireland rugby star dead at the age of 46. See that same number. Like, look, same numbers we just talked about with the other dude, dying 144 days from his little anniversary. And who'd he sell his soul to? Like, it's the same rituals over and over, and then this is how they get history to repeat. Like, this is how they get history to repeat. Like, how could I have this many examples? Look, I'm just scrolling, right? How could you have this many examples of something in the same codes over and over and over again? In January, we had 4 football players die 115 days from their draft anniversary. We just talked about the 115, Lucifer Masonic killings, all 115. 4 football players in the same week all died 115 days from their draft anniversary. What a miraculous coincidence, right? Like, it's just another coincidence. Like, we got the Satan II nuclear missile in the headlines on the 25th, with Putin again. Well, no, I did the decode on the 25th, but it actually came out in the headlines on 2/22 because it's order out of chaos. That's their motto, right? It came out on the 53rd day of the year, and look, Satan 2 is 53. So that's why we got the headline on the 53rd day of the year about this nuclear weapon that they're supposedly going to hit us with. Because they're prepping us, guys. They're prepping us for the attack, and we're just sitting back watching it happen. We're literally sitting back watching it happen. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And Fox highlighted this on the 25th. And I went ahead and did a decode on it because I was like, let's just see what it shows. So they had this highlight on Fox News about this guy being the Civil War hero from 1914, right? They say that he survived 6 battle wounds, in the army. I mean, look at this, guys. It's the same patterns, right? Look, there's his name, American Civil War shooting, ritual sacrifice. Like, it's all the same patterns that we see within shootings. We always see the 109s, sacrifices. We always see the 73s and the 107s. Shootings come with these same patterns. Now we got this supposed, Civil War hero. And guess what? It's been 109 years since the death. So 109 years later, after after this guy's death, he's famous for the American Civil War. They put him in the headlines talking about his death. Like, like he died a span of 170 days from his birthday. And look, there's that sacrifice number. How is it always so perfect every time? And then he was supposedly born on the 251st day of the year. Same numbers we just talked about, guys. Over and over again. And they give you this pretty little painting and expect you to believe that this is really what the hell happened back in all those years ago. Right? Because it's just supposed to be the truth because it's in the history books when it's all bullshit. And we're being controlled by a satanic government that does these rituals and kills off people, you know, based off of code. And that's where they get the whole damn phrase, your number's up. They know what they mean by those phrases. All roads lead to Rome, your number's up. Means they're going to kill your ass, man. Like, think these movies are a joke? They ain't no joke. They're telling you what they're doing, man. We just sit back and buy tickets and spend our money and make them richer while they laugh at us for being so stupid. Oh, it's so frustrating. But guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good evening.